Hi everybody, it's Greg Bragg here from Explore Scientific. I wanted to tell you we're getting ready for NEAF 2017. It's on April 8th and 9th. It's in Suffern, New York. It's essentially the largest astronomy trade show in the United States, maybe even in the world. But we've been there for many years, and we intend to go this year and show something new that we haven't shown the public yet. It's right behind me here. It's the Explore Scientific Exos 2 GT with PMC8. That is our newest mount using the PMC8 electronics and software. It's designed to support 28 pounds, and it's sort of a scaled down version of our ES G11 with PMC8. You've probably seen that around a little bit. We've been showing that for a couple of years now. Both of these mounts are very close to shipping. We're within probably 30 days of getting ready for these products to start to be delivered to our dealers. If you're not familiar with PMC8, I wanted to tell you a little bit about it and then show you a little bit about how the software works with this mount. The PMC8 comes in an electronic box. It's a box we designed. It is an 8 processor system, much more robust and redundant than any other electronic system on the market so far. It uses Wi-Fi. You see our little antenna there to connect to. That is also not a unique feature, but certainly relatively new in the astronomy industry. And we connect with a Windows PC, tablet, or smartphone with our own software called Explore Stars. Now, the Explore Stars app is designed by us as well, and is a very simple, basic 2 or 3 star alignment system with the database for finding and tracking objects. Out of the box, you'll get the system to load to your tablet and PC, the software rather, to load to your PC and tablets, and then you'll connect to the PMC8, just like you would an internet connection in your house with the tablet. So you basically just go to the internet settings, you'll find the PMC8 electronics box, you'll connect to that, and then you'll launch the software and operate this mount. With it initially loaded, as you see here on the screen, you get your keypad controls, you get all the information about your local time, your longitude, your latitude, all those things. If your tablet has GPS, it will do all that for you automatically, so you don't have to set that. And then we give you a little compass setting. Now this is for basically setting the telescope up, testing it, or just maybe wanting to go out and point at the moon and track at the moon. You can just do a basic polar alignment and then slew the telescope to the moon, and you can keep track of the moon without having to do a whole alignment and stuff. So this has a control button on the compass, and to move the scope around, you just hit the control button and move that towards the direction you want the scope to go. Now, what I find most impressive about this mount is we use stepper motors with a belt drive system, and you hear how nice and quiet it is. And you can change the directions by moving your pointer around the compass icon. And you can change the speeds by going closer to the center or dragging further out away from the center. So that's a basic function of the hand box when you first turn it on. Now, what you would typically do is do a polar alignment, and then you would basically do a 2 or 3 star alignment. And we have those functions here in our drop down menus. So let's show you what happens. Basically, you do a 2 star alignment, and it will come up and give you a recommended star. It will take you to that star if you choose this star, and then let you center it and sync on that star. Not really that different from most other software packages on the market until you get further down the line here in operation. So we'll pretend we've done this 2 star alignment, and we've centered the telescope on on the object, the first 2 stars, and then we want to go to the Messier objects. What you'll see now is a very nice graphical interface of all the Messier objects, and you just scroll through 1 through 110, And when you pick an object you want to go to, if it's in the night sky, it will have a little button there that says slew to the object. You select that, and then of course it would go right to that object and center and track that object. Included in the database is lots of detailed specifications, of course the picture, how far away it is, what constellation it's in, that kind of stuff. This is all not all that new, but it is presented in a different way with our software package. On top of this, the PMC8 software is also ASCOM compatible, and in this particular system it's also wirelessly compatible. So you would connect the same way you would connect with a PC tablet, and let's say you want to use SkyX, or you want to use Carte de Ciel, or you want to use Maxim DL, or you want to use Worldwide Telescope. All those software programs are ASCOM compliant, and we have an ASCOM driver that would connect our mount and the PMC8 together. So you would do basically the same thing. You'd go to the software that you choose to use, the ASCOM compatible software. You would pull down a menu and select our ASCOM driver. It would connect to our box, and then you would operate our mount with that software. If you are already doing astrophotography or something and familiar with some of those software packages, then that gives you a full set of controls from a different manufacturer, software manufacturer, to operate our mount. Now this works with the ES G11. It also works with the PMC8 and Exos 2. And we will have other software electronic devices on the market pretty soon that will be in a variation of prices. We believe in the next year we'll have 5 or 6 mounts that will operate with this system. So it's pretty new, it's pretty exciting. One of the interesting things about the ExplorerStar software and our PMC8 system is the fact that if you're a programmer, you can actually download a software developer's kit and access the code for our software, which gives you total control over the mount and your telescope operation. Let's say you want to create a Messier tour. You only want the Messier objects based on seasonality. You want a Herschel list based on seasonality. You can create whatever you feel is important to you in a software package for our PMC8 mounts. This ExplorerStar software is wide open to you, and you get a software developer's kit from us, and that gives you the flexibility to create pretty much whatever program you'd like to have to operate your telescope. Please if you get a chance, come by our booth at NEAF and take a look at it. It is what we believe the next generation of computerized electronic go-to mounts on the marketplace. I'm not sure I mentioned how much this one costs. This is going to be $899, and the G11 version, which supports 60 pounds of equipment, is going to be $33.99. So we look forward to seeing you at NEAF. We look forward to seeing you on our Star Party travels, and we hope we connect in the near future. Thanks for watching.